Yo, what is up, boys, and welcome back to another free pick video where I'm going to be giving you guys my 4 best NBA locks for tonight's game. I'm also going to be hooking a ton of you guys up who are newer to the game with some free cash to play with tonight. So if you guys want to lock any of this in, you don't have to use your own money. I'm going to show you how you can get that in just a second. And instead of picking a free winner to win a month of VIP picks, what I'm going to be doing is hooking everyone up in this video. So if you're watching this right now, especially my guys who have already been in VIP, this is what I'm going to do for you guys. So I know I put the workload on myself, but I've officially been able to move from full-time to part-time. So instead of working doubles and missing games, guys, because if you guys go on the channel, just scroll through the comments and the titles from before All-Star break, we were on massive winning streaks, having really great days, just all sorts of things, guys. And then since All-Star break, my work picked up a little bit more. I've been able to negotiate moving to straight part-time. That way I can still keep it in case I need to. But honestly, guys, I've been able to make so much within the last year or two just from sports betting in general. I may eventually be able to, just do this full-time. But for right now, I'll have a ton more time, especially to get out more picks and videos for you guys. Because I could just force out picks and do what some of the larger guys do. If it loses, ignore the comments, block it or whatever. But honestly, guys, I try to keep it honest over here, and I also want to put in the time to find picks, and that does take a few hours. So since I have that time, what I'm going to be doing is hooking all you guys up with free VIP. So all you guys have to do, if you check the pinned link down below in the comment section, one of those links will be to get a free week of VIP picks. Now, I'm not really worried about my guys on the year plan. You guys have already made a ton of money just based off of when you guys joined that sale. You guys have already made your money. You can probably care less if I disappear for the rest of the year. But you guys also have the rest of the year to make money as well. What I'm really worried about is my guys who joined the weekly plan and then we missed most of those days except for 1 or 2, and then we only broke even on one and lost the other one. Honestly, it's not a good representative of the channel. Like I said, if you go back and check the comments and the titles from before All-Star break, guys, we are way better than this. Like I said, I know I put the workload on myself, so I'm here to make up for it. We have the rest of this week for you guys who joined today, but honestly, we have a while to make money, guys. We have NBA, NHL, all of that, guys. So make sure you guys join that link down below. Get your free VIP. I'm going to be doing this for the rest of the week. I will only have it pinned on this video, but if you guys see this video, let's say tomorrow or the next day or two, it will still be active, so you guys can join up, take advantage of that. Now, if you do have an active pass already, I recommend you scroll down, go to purchases, and make sure you guys cancel the active plan you're on and then join this new plan so you guys get the entire 7 days. If you still have an active plan, wait until that last day or two is about to expire and then take advantage of this. That way you get the full, advantage of it. But with that being said, guys, that's really about it. I just wanted to do this announcement for you guys, let you guys know that I'm back full time on the picks and the videos. So you guys should be seeing a ton of new guys joining the Discord and everything, guys. We're about to go up from here. So with that being said, let's hop into the picks. I know you don't really hear me ramble too much. The first pick that we're going to be going with is going to be Ausar Thompson. Now, it looks like this line moved to 7.5, but for some reason it is still at 6.5 over on Chalkboard and a few other places that I checked. So at 7.5, it's still a decent line, but we're going to be taking the 6.5 of rebounds and assists, guys. I'm going to give you guys an alt line as well. So if you don't have it at 6.5, you can also run with his assists, and I'm going to show you guys why in just a second. So why I like the 6.5 rebounds and assists is actually, if we look at the opponent pace of game, let's go over here and look at Denver. So we can see when it comes to their pace of game, they are ranked 5th. So if we actually go over and put this filter on, right, and we go to opponent pace of game, let's put this to the bottom 10 teams that he has faced. And we can actually see his history gets a whole lot better. We get 10 out of 15 games on the over. Another thing I want to do is his minutes. So some of these games you can see he played 17 minutes and 19 minutes. It's not his usual minutes, guys. And we go over here, we can see he's getting 22, 28, somewhere around there. So he's normally in the high 20s. So what I want to do is also put this filter where he plays at least 20 minutes, because that's the minimum he would play in a full-time game. And you guys also see this jumps from 10 out of 11 games on the over. So a 90.9% hit rate on the over for that as well. Really loving this already, but also we have to filter with games without Ivy. So you can see we have 8 out of 9 games, 88.9% on the over with this 6.5. Also, guys, the matchup is pretty good for us. You can see assists allowed. Denver ranks 30th in 6 allowed, which is amazing for us. The pace of game, they're ranked 5th, so they're going to be playing an extremely fast-paced game, allowing for more assists and more rebound chances, which of course he always has a ton of rebound chances in general. Another thing I want to look at was, of course, his head-to-head matchup. You can see they did face off head-to-head. If I just take all these filters off so we can actually see, they already faced off once head-to-head. You can see in this game he got 8 rebounds and assists going on the over, so I'm really loving that as well tonight. And then I did say that also the alternative for that would also be to run his assist line. As you can see in this game, he only played 24 minutes, but he was able to get 2 assists in here. Now, like I said, we're gonna put those same filters back on for his assist line. Let's just check that out. So what did we have on? We had opponent pace of game. Let's do the bottom 10 because they play an extremely fast pace of game. Like I said, we can check right here and see that it's ranked 5th. Another thing we had on minutes, because he will for sure be playing at least 20 minutes plus tonight. So let's make sure we have that on as well. And what was the last thing we had on without Jaden Ivey, I'm pretty sure. So you can see the same filters on, guys. Looking at his assists, you can see 4, 7, 4, 3. You can see he went over like the last 6 games in a row. So if you don't have that 6.5 rebounds and assists, which we have it right now on Chalkboard, you guys can just run the assist line. It is safe as well. So I'm probably going to be locking both of these in as a straight bet, but on my value play or whatever, I'll be running with one or the other. So let's hop into the next pick that I have, and it's actually going to be in the same game. So we're going to be taking Malik Beasley, and I'm taking first quarter points. Now, normally, you don't see me take too many first quarter or first half props, but I'm liking this one for a few reasons. So if we actually look at it, like I said, Denver, when it comes to their rankings, against his dominant player type, they're ranked 29th, guys. So that gives us really good odds to go on the over. And like I said, they play an extremely fast pace of game, so they're ranked 5th when it comes to the pace of game. So really loving that as well. You can see rank versus his position. They are ranked 26. Another really great prop for you guys, a really great odd. Another thing I want to look into was actually start playing with the filter. So the first filter that I want to do is, of course, a dominant player type, because we see that right there. So we put this dominant player type on. Let's filter this to, let's do the bottom 10 teams. So we have the bottom 10 teams on. You can see right here, it jumps to 12 out of 16 games, 75% on the over. Another thing I want to do is, of course, add without Jaden Ivey. We can see that jumps to 5 out of 6 games on the over. And then another thing is first quarter 3-point attempts. Now, I really love that Props Madness have this. If you guys don't have Props Madness, I also have this link down below in the description. You guys can join and use this as well. It's one of my favorite research tools. But if we go and actually put this filter on where he takes at least 2 3-point attempts, you can see he went over all 4 games. And we take off Ivey, and you're going to be seeing 9 out of 11 games, even with Ivey being in. He goes over this prop a lot, guys. But the last 4 games in a row where he's playing, the bottom 10 teams, which is, of course, their ranking. Now, taking at least 2 3-point attempts is what I'm assuming he will take at least tonight. You can see he's covered all 4 games. But even without these 2, like I said, he's still 5 out of 6 games. So this was the only miss where he only took 1 field goal attempt in the first quarter. Now, of course, he just played the Cavaliers here, and he played the Cavs again here. He went over this one, missed it here. This was the only miss that he had. With that being said, now we can do take Jaden Ivey, put him back in, and look at the lineup. Like I said, 12 out of 6. So I'm really loving this. You can see recently he's been going over this line as well. I'm just loving this for a ton of reasons. The last reason that I'm loving it is, of course, their head-to-head game. So in their last head-to-head game, December 28th, guys, we can see he went on the over, getting 8 points in the first quarter. He played 7 minutes in this game. Like I said, he had 4 3-point attempts. That was the reason I put the filter on where he takes at least 2, and you saw he went over all 4 games. He took 4 3-point attempts in that first quarter, and he cashed 2 of those, of course, sending him way over that line. And then he also had another field goal attempt that he cashed as well. So that was the last head-to-head. Tonight, I'm pretty sure he does one of the same thing. He probably makes at least 1 3-pointer, and then all he needs after that is a free throw or just to score another bucket, guys. And I'm pretty sure he can do that a lot, because in that first quarter, he gets pretty good usage. Now, before we hop into the last 2 props of the night, I did say I was going to show you guys how you get some free cash to play with tonight. And the best way you're going to be able to do that, guys, is to actually make sure you guys join up on Sleeper. So if you have not already joined Sleeper, one of the best ways you guys can get that free cash to play with is to join up. As soon as you play your first $5, they're going to instantly load your account with $55. So you guys get this no matter what you do, as long as you're a brand new user and you haven't already made an account on there. When you play your first 5, they're going to load it with 55, and you also get this LeBron James free square. So all he has to do tonight is score 1 point. As soon as he scores that 1 point, that's a free cash that as well. You pair that with another simple prop that we have, let's say Thompson or Malik Beasley. You take one of these, and as long as you go over on that slip, that's a free $30, guys, just because you use this free square as well. So Sleeper, I highly recommend if you guys are not already on it. Make sure you take advantage of that, because it's free $55. You're not going to get anywhere else. Another thing is legal in all these light purple states. So if you want that and it's legal in your state, make sure you guys take advantage of this one. Now, another thing, I want to do a quick shout out as well. We play a lot on Chalkboard. Chalkboard is a really great app for us. If you guys haven't already joined, they're going to match your first deposit with $100. So up to $100, whatever you guys put in, they're going to double it. Same things, promo code ApexBetz. Also a sleeper, same promo code ApexBetz. I will have this link down below in the comment section for you guys who haven't already joined, so you can get your free money. And then another thing, like I said, we play a lot on Chalkboard, so you can see right here. Pretty sure I had this pulled up in the last video, but Steph Curry was a no max entry play. We took that prop, paired it with 2 more props. We put 600 on this, guys, and we're doing this in all our value plays. So if you guys want access to that, we're going to do this a lot in VIP. So like I said, if you're not already on the VIP plan, make sure you join using the link down below in the comment section, or you guys can join just the free plan in general, and you guys also get one of these plays as well. Now, once again, it's legal in all of these light green states. Now let's hop into the next prop that I have for today. Next prop I'm going to be going with is actually going to be Simons. I'm loving him for a few reasons. We're going on the under, so we're taking Anfernee Simons to go under 5.5 assists. So the reason why I'm loving the under on this one is, okay, let's start with the pace of game. So if we go over here, let's look at the Nets and let's look at their rankings for tonight. So we can see assist allowed, you can see ranked 14th in assist allowed. It's about middle of the pack. Also against his position, you can see they're ranked 13th, so still about middle. When it comes to their pace of game, though, the Nets play one of the slowest pace of games in the league. You can see they are ranked 30th when it comes to pace of game, all the way down there at the bottom right of the screen. I'm not sure if you guys can see it all the way down there, but that is the pace of game that we have for tonight. So we actually go over and start messing with the filters. One of the things I want to do is, of course, put that pace of game on here. So we scroll over, opponent pace of game. Let's do the bottom 10 teams. We can see he's went on the under 4 out of 21 games, guys. 19% hit rate going on the over. So we have, what is that, 81% chance that he goes under tonight, just based off his last 21 games in general, where he's faced off against opponents within those bottom 10 pace of games. Another thing I want to look into was games without Ayton. So if we actually go over here, I told you guys I was going to do a little bit of research into what that, you can see that second ranking right there, defensive rank versus that DAZ. What that is, guys, we go to advanced filters, click the glossary. We can see that his dominant assist zone of a player. So one of his dominant assist zones, or his main dominant assist zone, you can see right here. We have this chart pulled up. 41% of his assists come from right here in the paint. And you can see they're ranked 25th, so he has pretty good, ranking matchup right there. So if Ayton was in, he probably would be able to go over this line. But with Ayton out of this game, guys, that takes away a lot of his dominant assist zone. So we take Ayton out, we can see 1 out of the last 10 games without Ayton, where he is facing the bottom 10 teams when it comes to the pace of game. Absolutely loving this so far, guys. We have a ton of odds, a ton of things pointing to the under for this prop. So Ayton being out, really loving this, guys. You can see the hit rate 1 out of 10. I'm definitely going to be taking that. We can also look at the similar position or similar players. So the last 3 out of 7 players were only able to go on the over, which means majority of them went on the under. You can see even by position, only the last 6 out of 15 guys have been able to go over their assist line as well. You can see right here we have a really nice streak of, when it comes to the Nets holding guys in the same position under their assist prop. So I'm really loving this. You can see we got Shea here, we got Poole, we got Maxey, Mitchell, all of them have it on the under here, and Caruso is one of the last guys to go on the over. Same day we look over here, we see kind of been on and off right here, but you can see they did hold him under his assist line when last time they faced off as well. So what I wanted to do is, of course, go to that head-to-head game and look into that as well. We see in that head-to-head game, looked like Ayton even played in this game. So even with Ayton playing, they lost by 18. He played 32 minutes in this game, and he went on the under, only able to get 4 assists in this game. So like I said, without Ayton, I really don't think he goes over. This is going to be the third prop that I'm taking for tonight. So another thing you could also look at is RotoWire. I want to show you guys. I saw one of the other YouTubers using this tool, and I really think it be great for you guys to look into this as well. Even if you don't join it yourself, or just start looking at it, I want to post it for you guys in the video. So in the matchup, of course, that Detroit game, you guys can see this is the lineup that we're looking at tonight. You can see Murray game time decision, Eric Gordon game time decision, and then also, like I said, Simons, Anfernee Simons, like I said, Ayton being out. Let's go over and look into that game as well. We can see right here we got 2 game time decisions that could, you know, factor in tonight. So make sure you guys also take into account when players are going to be out. Like I said, Ayton being out tonight is really huge for us, so definitely going to be running with that. And then let's hop into the last prop that we have for tonight. It's actually going to be Jakob Poeltl. Now I'm taking him on the over. I'm taking him over for his assist, and for one of the few reasons why I'm loving that, of course, we can go over to opponent assist. Let's look into the ranking first up. It's the Bulls, guys. So of course, like I said, I love betting against the Bulls. I love betting against the Hawks, against Washington, any of those teams that have really terrible rankings, because most guys go over on, you know, 1, 2, or 3 of their props most of the time. So we're going to be taking Jakob Poeltl to go over 2.5 assists. You can see opponent assist allowed. They are ranked 29th when it comes to assist allowed. We can see their pace of game. We really love that as well. So we can scroll down here and just try to get this pulled up. You can see pace of game. They are ranked 3rd when it comes to their pace. So they're playing an extremely fast-paced game that's going to allow for more assists, more rebounds, more field goal attempts. You guys know we love that over here on the channel. And then also, let's do the filter. So I want to go over here. Let's do the bottom 10 teams for opponent assist allowed. So if we put that on right here, we can see this jumps to 12 out of 19 games where he's went on the over at a 63.2% hit rate. Really solid. But I'm really looking at is this stretch right here, the last 5 within games where he plays the bottom 10 teams for assist allowed. You can see the last 5 he has went way over this line, so you could probably play this higher, or you could take and ladder it. So if you guys want to run the 2.5, then maybe run another one with the 3.5 or the 4.5. You can see that is really great. Like another thing I want to do is pace of game. I don't think we really have to throw on the filter for the pace of game, but you guys can see right here. Another thing, I would recommend you guys wait to play this until we get the guaranteed lineup. So another reason I want to show you guys RotoWire so we can look into the lineups for tonight. If we actually scroll down and we look into the game, Barnes is a game time decision. So with Barnes being a game time decision, it's also a toss up. It's not like maybe one of these greens where it's pretty sure he's going to play. If we scroll down here, we can see what these colors mean, from very unlikely to very likely to play tonight. It looks like like I said, he's going to be a toss up. And one of the reasons I wanted to point that out is because you can see this looks really great right here. But if we actually go and put in games without Scotty Barnes, it kind of jumps. I mean, it's still good. We have 5 out of 8 games, 62.5% hit rate, but it's not as good as what we were just looking at. So if you guys actually wait a little bit, I'm pretty sure his assist line will not move whether once Barnes is put in. If you guys wait just a little closer to the games, once we get the confirmed lineup, if you see Barnes is playing tonight, I say slam this line, definitely run it. If he is playing, if he's not playing, I mean, you guys can still take it, but I highly recommend this if Barnes is playing tonight. So I'm going to wait just a little bit longer before I lock this one in, but I'm definitely loving it. So if I'm playing with Barnes playing, you can see the last 5, really loving that. Like I said, the matchup is really great as well. Definitely going to be loving this one now. Like I said, head to head is another thing I want to look into. It's normally the last thing I look at, because a lot of people just look at, oh, he went over last head to head, I'm going to lock this prop in. I do all the filters and research first, and then I look into the head to head to see what that looks like as well. And as you can see right here, both head to head games, you can see he covered his line of 2.5 assists going on the over. So the very last game, you can see 6 assists in this game going on the over. Like I said, Barnes was also in this game. But right here, Barnes was not in this last head-to-head game, or the second to last head-to-head game. And he still went over, getting 3 assists to that 2.5. Now, of course, it is pushing it. He just barely went over, but it's still an over. So without Barnes, he can still do it. But with Barnes being in, you can see it changes this line a lot. So Barnes plays tonight. I'm definitely going to be locking this in. Another thing we can look at is similar players. We can look at by position. The last 10 out of 15 guys have covered their line going over for the assist. And you can look at just similar players in general. You can see it, we only have him right here. But by position, you can see they let the last 10 out of 15 guys go on the over. Also, his dominant assist zone chart, like I said, look into that a little bit as well. 49% of his assists come from right here in the paint. They're ranked 30th when it comes to assists in that zone. But we also have pretty good odds right here. He gets 29% of his assists right here in this mid-range, kind of shot range, and they're ranked 22nd is there right there as well. So we can see really great odds for this prop. These are the 4 that I'm running with for tonight. Now, once again, quick reminder now that we got those props out the way. If you guys want to run any of these props, remember you don't have to use any of your own cash. If you are not already on Sleeper, you can lock this in using the free 55 they're going to give you. Like I said, highly recommend that one. And also, like I said, guys, free VIP for everyone. So you guys are also getting these 4 picks, and then any of the picks that I drop tonight, the value plays, the extra props, you guys can get that as well with the link that I have pinned down below to make up for missed time. Like I said, I'm the one that did it to myself, so I'm gonna make up for it and give you guys back what you deserve, because you guys have been extremely supportive as well. I know if it was me and I was kind of looking out for the picks, I would have been a little frustrated, maybe not as rude, but you guys have been extremely supportive. I've been seeing comments on the channel and in the Discord saying, take your time, glad you're back, all types of things. So with you guys being so supportive, I want to hook you guys up. Make sure you get your free VIP. It is linked down below in the comment section. Join up, guys. Let's slam some plays. Let's make some easy money. And I'm pretty sure that's all that I have for tonight. So with that being said, good luck with all your bets, and I will catch you guys over in VIP.